Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to TAW Femme Fatales. My name is Josh Ageddon, and today we are crowning a new UCT Femme Fatale Champion. And the way we're doing that, of course, we're having two Battle Royals tonight. This is the first of those two Battle Royals. And the winners of those two Battle Royals will face off in our main event to crown the new champion. And I am excited. This is going to be a wild night here on TAW Femme Fatales. And again, we're going to have a new champion by the end of the show for UCT. Because again, several weeks ago, after Tifa Lockhart was successful in retaining her title against this woman, Harley Quinn, Aksana the Warrior Princess came out and used a chair to break Tifa's leg in two places. So Tifa is going to be out for several months and will be unable to defend the title, therefore she was stripped of the title. So tonight we are crowning a new champion. And of course also Aksana the Warrior Princess will be in neither of these Battle Royals because she's been indefinitely suspended for her actions. And here comes a former UCT Femme Fatale champion, Harley Quinn, who could possibly become champion again later tonight. All she has to do is win this Battle Royal and then win the main event. So the winner of this match basically has to pull double duty in tonight's show. And we also have two main roster TAW Femme Fatale matches. We have the former Femme Fatale champion, Lara Croft, going up against Storm. And we have the tag team champions, the Statue of Liberty and Princess Fiona, going up against Kaitlyn and Aksana in a tag team match. This is a huge night for TAW Femme Fatales. And also, speaking of tag team champions, the UCT Femme Fatale tag team champions will be in the second Battle Royal later tonight, and that's going to be very interesting. But here comes Bulma. The last time we saw Bulma was on the previous episode of UCT 25, where she, I believe, lost. Yeah, she lost to the debuting Poison Ivy, who made her debut here in TAW with a huge win. Almost broke Bulma's neck with that Cradle Tombstone Piledriver. It was absolutely grotesque. But again, and speaking of which, here comes Poison Ivy. You know, there's a little bit of bad blood between Poison Ivy and Bulma, at least from Bulma's perspective, because again, Poison Ivy defeated her in her debut, and you know Bulma's going to want some payback. But a lot of people are going to want payback tonight on Harley Quinn, especially Poison Ivy, Ray, and Bernadette, because they were all attacked by the Twisted Sisters. Basically, every Femme Fatale match on UCT 25 ended in the Twisted Sisters attacking someone, which I personally believe is just an intimidation tactic by the Twisted Sisters, because Harley Quinn desperately wants to win back the UCT Femme Fatale Championship. We saw the links that she went to try to win back the title back at Super Show, when she went up against Tifa Lockhart, because she had the Twisted Sisters attacking her throughout the show, even though it didn't work at the end. And here comes the next competitor in this matchup, Princess Peach. Her and her tag team partner, Bernadette. I haven't really seen them do much as a tag team as of late. They were involved in the title match, but again, they were defeated, and I believe that they were in a 2 out of 3 falls tag team title match way back at UCT Adrenaline, and they were unsuccessful. But again, this is for us. Again, the winner of this match will go one-on-one with the winner of the second Battle Royal later tonight, and the winner of that match will be crowned the new UCT Femme Fatale Champion. So we will see a new champion by the end of the night, and I'm very excited about it. And now here comes our next competitor in this match. I believe this is the 5th entrant in this match. Here comes Bella Swan, who, again, she hasn't been doing all that much, and I still don't know if she's even won a single match in UCT, but you know what? Now is as good a time to start as any. I mean, yeah, I hope she just isn't immediately fodder. Also, we have a bonus competitor in this matchup making her debut here tonight in UCT Femme Fatale. So our final entrant in this 6-woman over-the-top rope Battle Royal is a surprise, a debuting Femme Fatale. So I wonder who it could be. I mean, our last debut was Poison Ivy on UCT 25, so perhaps another former Mag Nation wrestler. That might be who that is. Here she comes, I believe. And it is Dawn from Pokemon! I called it another Mag Nation, former Mag Nation wrestler. Here comes Dawn. But the height of her career was when she super kicked, I believe it was Hermione, in midair back at Sonic Boom. That was in 2013. I feel old. But here comes Dawn making her day. I wonder if Misty's here as well, because they were a tag team. They were women's tag team champions back in the Mag Nation, if memory serves me correctly. And in fact, I believe the midair super kick is what won them the belts from Hermione and Daphne Blake. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 6-person over top rope battle royal. You win. Oh, good God. Dawn already starting with a flying forearm. You win the match by throwing your opponent over the top rope with both of their feet landing on the floor. There are no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, and no disqualifications in this match. And it's going to be a while until we start getting some eliminations. And just everyone's going everywhere right now. And now Dawn throwing Bella to the outside. Bella hangs on. Oh, but Bella might be in trouble. It's, oh, super kick, and there goes Bella Swan. A vicious super kick right to the jaw, and we are down to 5. And a big teardrop suplex. Man, Dawn's just going all over the place right now. I'm very impressed with Dawn right now. That was a devastating... That super kick, ladies and gentlemen, is a lethal weapon. But man, now it looks like Harley Quinn is going after Dawn. And a big Frankensteiner by Princess Peach on Bulma. And Poison Ivy just trying to pick her spot. And a big back suplex by Poison Ivy. Now, of course, oh, look at this. And a swinging neck breaker by Dawn. Now, of course, Harley Quinn and Bulma, well, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy have momentum right now because they won their matches on UCT 25. So we will just have to see if that momentum translates into earning themselves a title shot. But a nice counter by Princess Peach on Poison Ivy. And now, oh, look at this. Bulma has Harley Quinn in the corner. Oh, Harley Quinn's in trouble. Harley Quinn's in a lot of trouble. Double team Dawn and Bulma trying to eliminate her. And that's smart. And now Poison Ivy going after Princess Peach. And oh, Harley Quinn just barely hangs on. And a nice back suplex side slam by Poison Ivy. And a big drop kick by Bulma. Man, everyone's just going at... And of course, to the surprise of no one, Bella Swan did not last very long in this match. And now look at this. Dawn on the top rope, but Poison Ivy counters and slams her down. Dawn was a little too slow on that one. Oh, and Harley Quinn with drop kick, and there goes Princess Peach. Princess Peach has been eliminated. We are down to 4. Huge drop kick by Harley Quinn secures that elimination. And now Bulma going to try to eliminate Dawn here. Oh, and now Harley going for another elimination, and there goes Poison Ivy, who she attacked on UCT 25. Oh, and now Dawn's in trouble, and Dawn just barely hangs on. We are down to 3, everyone, down to 3. And now look at this, throwing Bulma into the ropes, and a big running bulldog by Dawn. Take a shot of whatever you have to be drinking. Oh, and look at this. Oh, and oh, big boot, and there goes Bulma. We are down to 2. One of these 2 Femme Fatales will be in our main event for the championship, and I honestly hope it's Dawn. And Dawn from the top rope moonsault. Oh, man. Harley Quinn rolled out of the way, and man, Dawn landed right on her ribs, and looks like she tweaked her knee as well. That'll affect that super kick, but oh, what a chop counter by Dawn. Just rocking Harley Quinn, and a big DDT on top of that. And Dawn, okay, that's not very family friendly, Dawn. You need to watch that. And an elbow to the back of the head. And looks like Dawn has control, and a big enziguri by Dawn. It looks like she has the momentum right now. I would be careful going to the top rope. And a huge diving elbow right to the sternum of Harley Quinn. And oh, perhaps that. Oh, come on! Seriously? Is this just going to be what they do all the time now? They did this all throughout UCT 25 and at the Super Show. Dollface coming out here, attacking Dawn, who basically had Harley Quinn beat. She just needed to throw her over the top rope. This is ridiculous. Now Dollface, and again, it's no disqualification, so there's nothing anyone can do. Where's Misty? Where is Misty? And a dropkick by Harley. Oh no! Seriously, now they're going to double team and throw her out, and Harley Quinn's going to go to the main event. This is not right. Oh, but Dawn trying to fire back. Dawn firing back, and oh, what a big jumping punch right to the head. And Dawn doing her best to fight back, and a big chop. And now look at this. And oh, super kick right to the jaw. What a super kick. And now just going right back after Dollface. Oh, Dollface. Oh, my God, these super kicks are just nuts. Just vicious super kicks. Dawn might still win this thing. Oh, but counter by Harley. Dawn hangs up. Come on, Dawn. Oh, and Harley, with a hot shot. Seriously, thanks in part to a distraction by Dollface, Harley Quinn wins the Battle Royal and will be in our main event for the UCT Femme Fatale Championship. Man, a huge assist to Dollface. Dawn had this match won before Dollface came in and ruined it. I mean, Dollface did eat a nasty super kick for her troubles. But still, Harley Quinn with the victory, and Harley Quinn could possibly become a 2-time UCT Femme Fatale Champion by the end of the night. And I am not here for it. But that was so close. Dawn almost had this thing won just for Dollface to ruin at the end. That's just so typical of the Twisted Sisters. But moving on with the show, ladies and gentlemen, up next we have Lara Croft versus Storm in a one-on-one matchup from the main roster of TAW. Of course, Lara Croft is a former TAW Femme Fatale Champion. And Storm has honestly not been doing all that much as of late. This is a good opportunity, though, for her to start getting some wins here in TAW. And here comes Lara Croft, who wants to start building momentum, because you know that she has her sights set on recapturing the Femme Fatale Championship. And she was the last person to hold the Femme Fatale title before She-Hulk won it from her at TAW Scorn back in 2019. So it's been a while, but you know Lara Croft desperately wants to become champion again. But of course, in order to win championships, you need to start racking up wins here in TAW, and Lara Croft desperately needs to start doing that, and so does Storm. And again, ladies and gentlemen, later tonight, the TAW Femme Fatale Tag Team Champions, the Statue of Liberty and Princess Fiona, will be in action against Kaitlyn and Aksana in a non-title matchup. And of course, we have our second Battle Royal coming up later tonight, and our main event, which will be Harley Quinn versus the winner of the second Battle Royal to close the show and crown the new champion. And here comes Storm, who again has... Honestly, the last time we saw Storm was, I believe, when me and my brother were playing Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. That's how little Storm has contributed to the proceedings here in TAW. But again, this is a good opportunity for her to prove her worth and to get a win over Lara Croft. And this is a standard matchup, ladies and gentlemen. This is a standard one-on-one match, which means pinfalls, submissions, countouts, and disqualifications are in effect. So, and I believe that this is one of our 2 singles matches tonight. Only 2 one-on-one matches tonight here on Femme Fatales. And here we go, Lara Croft versus Storm. And already into a Frankensteiner. 1, 2. Oh, but a counter by Lara into the ropes. That was a rope break. Very lucky for Storm there. Almost caught Lara Croft by surprise right there. I don't think Lara was... I think she was trying to go for a bicycle kick, but just launching Storm to the outside with a flurry of offense. And man, look at that. Storm is dazed. Oh, but a counter by Storm and a shot right to the back. And now Lara Croft is a little dazed, but counter. Arm drag takedown as the referee continues his count. And a head scissors takedown, sending Lara Croft flying to the floor. And now Storm throwing her back into the ring. And now Storm, what's she going to do here? An elbow right to the head. And now Storm on the ropes, springboard crossbody. Nice move by Storm. And now going for the lateral press, hooking the leg. 1, but only a 1 count. First pinfall attempt of the match and of the night. Oh, and now small package. 1, 2. Oh, but a counter. 1, 2. Counter again. 1, 2. No, another counter, but not even a 1. First regular pinfall, I should say, because she did go for that Frankensteiner, but that was the first regular pinning combination of the night. Oh, but a counter by Storm, and a shot right to the back of the leg. And now Storm going for another Hurricane Rana, hooking both legs this time. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. A lot of near falls all of a sudden. And a drop kick right to the back of the head. That's smart by Storm. Don't give her a second to breathe. But she tried to go for another drop kick, but Lara saw that one coming. But didn't see that one coming. Got her right in the patella. And now just, man, Storm going after with these thunderous kicks. And another leg scissors takedown. Man. Look at this. And the legs of Storm are just dangerous weapons in this match. Just kicks and... look at this. Storm going to the top rope again. And, again, a spinning wheel kick from the top rope. Beware the legs of Storm, ladies and gentlemen. And now off that spinning wheel kick, now a reverse DDT, and that might be enough. Into the cover. 1, 2... No, but Lara Croft kicks out at 2.5. That was a close one. Almost had her beat right there, but a counter by Lara. And a big body block in the corner, taking down Storm. And now Lara Croft trying to fire back, build some momentum in this match. A nice block. Go behind. And now look at this. And a beautiful wheelbarrow facebuster. Nice move. Man, that was absolutely vicious. Now throwing her to the other side of the ring, and another body splash, taking down Storm. And Lara Croft again building momentum here. And look at that, cutting off Storm at the pass right there. But Storm firing back. Fine. But a tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam by Lara Croft, again building momentum. And off that sidewalk slam, I would go for a cover. And now Lara, she's got something on her mind here. Setting up for that huge leg drop. And, oh, got her right to the throat. Nice leg drop by Lara Croft. Into the cover hook in the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Storm. Man, a lot of near falls being traded here. But a front chancery and a huge, man, a brutal STO takedown by Lara Croft. Lara came to play here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Man, did you see how hard Storm's head just whipped against the canvas? Oh, it's going to happen again, going for an Alabama slam, and the Alabama slam connects. Again, her head just bouncing off the mat. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but again, Storm kicks out. Man, so many near falls in the mat. Oh, springboard cross body block, taking down Lara Croft. And not going for a cover, though. I would have went for a cover off of that springboard cross body block. But Storm has her in the corner. Oh, perhaps going to go for a superplex. No, but a counter by Lara Croft with a kick to the chest. And a beautiful missile drop kick. Shotgun missile drop kick. Oh, and that might set up for the Tomb Raider DDT. Or perhaps the Cradle of Life submission hold. I haven't seen this in a while. And the Cradle of Life is locked in. And Storm has nowhere to go, ladies and gentlemen. Storm's trying to fight out of it. Oh, she might have to verbally submit. And Storm has no choice but to verbally submit. Wow. Lara Croft with a submission victory here tonight. Man, I was not expecting the Cradle of Life submission hold. I haven't seen her do that in a long time. Usually she goes to the Tomb Raider DDT, which has won her several matches, but tonight she decided to go with her submission, and she got the win with it. But Lara Croft, building momentum, hopefully one day will challenge for the TAW Femme Fatale Championship again sometime in the future. But again, a huge submission victory. We don't get enough of those, honestly, but a huge submission victory by Lara Croft nonetheless. As our show continues here, and here we have our next over-the-top rope battle royal. We have Sophie Kane, Ray, Trish, Bernadette, Jane the Killer, and Lady to determine who, and basically one of these people will be challenging Harley Quinn later tonight to determine the next UCT Femme Fatale Champion. And you know that whenever Tifa Lockhart is medically cleared to compete, that she will challenge whoever the champion is at the time. We're not doing interim championships here in TAW because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super crazy about that concept. But we're just stripping the title and crowning a new champion. This is not going to be an interim champion. But here comes one half of the UCT Femme Fatale Tag Team Champions, Trish, who of course, she and Lady, Guns and Pizza, are the current Tag Team Champions over on UCT. And they will be in the same match tonight where, again, only one of them can win this matchup and move on to the main event championship match. So it's going to be interesting to see how they collide here tonight. Good friends and tag team champions going at it here tonight, and I'm honestly kind of looking forward to it. Not going to lie. And here comes Bernadette, who had a good showing against Harley Quinn on the previous episode of UCT, but was a losing effort, and then she was attacked for no reason after the match. Seriously, Harley Quinn is a sore loser and a sore winner. What else is new? Also, more at 11, the sky is blue and water is wet. But again, I'm not gonna lie, again, I'm supposed to be unbiased here, but if Harley Quinn ends up winning back the title tonight, I'm gonna be sad. Because just, no. Please. I've had it with the clowns, I've had it with the Twisted Sisters, just the whole thing. But here comes Ray, who actually defeated one of the Twisted Sisters on UCT episode 25. She went one-on-one with Dollface and was victorious. And, of course, was attacked after the match by Sophie Kane and Harley Quinn. So, you know, she also wants revenge. And what better way to get revenge than to win this matchup and then defeat Harley Quinn in the main event? Which she might do. Because, again, the winner of this match faces Harley Quinn for the title. And like I said before, you know Tifa Lockhart has got to be watching this from the hospital. Her leg in a cast. Just imagine Tifa Lockhart in a hospital with a cast on her leg, looking at a TV watching wrestling. That's just a funny visual. But you know that she is going to be challenging whoever becomes champion later tonight, whenever she gets medically cleared. Because her title reign honestly was cut short, thanks in part to Aksana the Warrior Princess, which is completely unfair, but it's honestly just... things happen sometimes. You have some sore losers in this organization, but speaking of sore losers, here comes Jane the Killer, who, kind of like Bella Swan, her tag team partner, has not done all that much besides lose here in UCT. But maybe tonight's the night where Jane the Killer turns it around? I said the same thing about Bella Swan, and Bella Swan was the first person eliminated via a jaw-shattering super kick. So, I don't know. I don't know. But here comes our next competitor in this matchup. And it is Sophie Kane, one of the Twisted Sisters. Now, it would be interesting if Sophie Kane wins this match, because if she does, then she'll go up against Harley Quinn in our main event. And I shudder to think what Sophie Kane versus Harley Quinn would bring. I honestly believe that Sophie would just willingly lay down and let Harley Quinn become champion. Or perhaps Sophie would want to be champion and go against Harley Quinn, but I feel like it would be her just purposefully trying to give Harley Quinn the title. And that may be a direct order from Harley Quinn in this matchup, so everyone dogpile Sophie Kane and get her out first. Because we do not want a finger poke of doom situation to close out Femme Fatales. I would not like that at all. And here comes the other half of the tag team champions, Lady, coming out here. And again, I wonder what Lady and Trish are thinking right now. We're tag team champions, but this is for the main women's title here on UCT, the main Femme Fatale Championship. And if either of them wins this match and defeats Harley Quinn later tonight, then they will be the first person to hold, the first person to hold the tag team belts and the Femme Fatale Championship here in UCT. But here we go. Going to be very interesting to see how this matchup progresses. But of course, it's just complete and total anarchy to start. Everyone's fighting everyone. And Trish is already in trouble. And oh my god, Jane the Killer just low-bridged Ray, and Ray almost got eliminated. And a big choke slam by Lady on Bernadette. Man, look at this springboard. Oh, a springboard kick knocking Jane the Killer into the ropes. And Sophie Kane's in trouble. Trish has Sophie Kane. Please knock her out. Oh, but Sophie Kane stays alive. And a nice Hurricane Rana takedown by Bernadette on Lady. Again, this is going to be kind of tough to call until people start falling out. Oh, but a counter by Lady on Ray. And again, Sophie Kane fights her way back into the ring. And now Bernadette's in trouble. And now Trish is in trouble. And went for a Pele kick, but Ray missed it. So Ray and Lady are going at it right now. And there goes Lady, but Lady hangs on. And again, Ray almost accidentally eliminates herself. Oh, what a spinning kick. What a response. What a response. Oh, now Sophie Kane with a massive powerbomb on Trish. Man, Trish is in trouble. She got the crap powerbombed out of her. Oh, and that time Lady gets clothesline over the top rope, but she hangs on. And a sidewalk slam on Trish. Man, Sophie Kane is just going after Trish right now. And now off that sidewalk slam, and now a backbreaker, pendulum backbreaker. Sophie is, oh look at this, and a big DDT by Ray. And now going for another powerbomb. Sophie is just trying to destroy Trish right now. But now Ray throwing Sophie to the outside, just barely hangs on. And Ray has a chance to get an elimination here. And perhaps she'll get the elimination here. And there we go. There goes Sophie Kane. No finger poke of doom allowed. I'm actually very happy that Sophie Kane is gone. So none of that crap that I mentioned earlier. But big enziguri by Ray. Big step up enziguri. Well, now Ray. Big boot on Bernadette. And there goes Bernadette Ray with 2 eliminations in this matchup. And we are now down to 4. And a big swinging neck breaker by Jane the Killer. As Trish focuses on Ray. Oh, and just threw her right into Jane the Killer. Oh, now, man, Trish. Oh, nice counter by Trish into a sleeper slam. But Trish has got to be hurting. She ate 2 power bombs, a sidewalk slam, and a backbreaker. Just in the span of like 30 seconds. So her back has got to be killing her. And now Lady is trying to eliminate her tag team partner. And oh, look at this. Ray interrupting. And oh, an elbow dropped on Trish. And now, oh, big clothesline. Oh, and another one. Oh, and there goes Lady again. But again, Lady hangs on. And now going after Jane the Killer. But that was a mistake. Turns into a neck breaker. Nice counter by Jane the Killer. Oh, and now look at this. Uh-oh, Lady's in trouble. Lady's in trouble. And Jane the Killer eliminates Lady. There goes Lady with that sliding baseball drop kick. And speaking of kicks, man, Trish just knocked Ray goofy with that thrust kick. Man, Ray is wobbly right now. Oh, man. Oh, what a roundhouse kick by Jane the Killer. Speaking of getting knocked loopy. Oh, but no, double team on Trish. Trish might be eliminated here. And there goes the other Femme Fatale Tag Team Champion. Oh, and Ray immediately with a big spinning DDT. Jane the Killer is in trouble. And now Ray on the top rope with a corkscrew splash. Again, you can't get a pinfall or submission here, but you need to throw her out of the ring. Come on, what are you doing here, Ray? You got to throw her out of the ring. Pick her up and chunk her out of the ring. Man, Jane the Killer might actually win this matchup, guys. Although, counter by Jane, though. Oh, and there goes Ray, but Ray hangs on. Oh, this might be it for Ray, ladies and gentlemen. Jane the Killer might get her biggest victory in UCT to date. But Ray again firing back with another enziguri. And now Ray going to the top rope again. Oh, but gets caught in midair. Are we going to see it? And Jane with all the go-to-sleep connects in midair, a midair GTS. And that might be it for Ray. Oh, wants to punish her a little bit more. And oh, what a clothesline. That soda twist clothesline. And Ray is in trouble. Jane desperately wants to get something. Oh, and a big roundhouse kick again. Jane so badly wants to win a match. Oh, but a counter by Ray. Again, you have to throw your opponent over the top rope and to the floor. You're not going to get it like this, ladies and gentlemen. And a drop kick. Oh, Jane's in trouble. Jane is in trouble. Ray doing her best to eliminate her here. Oh, this might be it. No, oh, but Jane hangs on. Just barely hangs on to that rope. Oh, and again, Ray throwing her into the corner. But again, it's just an absolute struggle. But again, a counter by Jane. Man, what a final two this has been so far. So a mid-air GTS, a corkscrew splash, a lot of counters. Now look at this. And another dropkick knocking her into the corner. And now Ray, but oh, a counter by Jane the Killer. So many counters in this match right all of a sudden. I wouldn't mind seeing a one-on-one match between these two. Now throwing Ray into the other corner. Oh, but a counter by Ray again. Now Ray throwing her into the ropes. Man, what do they got to do to win this matchup, ladies and gentlemen? And Ray trying to knock her into the ropes. Oh, what is Ray going to do here? Oh, perhaps going to try to go for a Hurricane Rana. And there we go! Ray wins the matchup by last eliminating Jane the Killer. Not going to lie, Jane the Killer was very impressive, and she actually lasted all the way to the end. But Ray wins the 6-woman over-the-top rope battle royal. So our main event is going to be Harley Quinn versus Ray for the UCT Femme Fatale Championship. And I am excited for that match. But a huge victory for... God, why? Why? Seriously, Twisted Sisters, can you not let a match happen without doing this? They did this the entire episode of UCT 25, and now they're doing it again. And Sophie Kane, with a huge axe handle, attacking Ray from behind. Ray was not prepared for... Oh, no. And, the steel steps right to the face. This is so ridiculous. And I believe the plan here, Sophie Kane is trying to soften up Ray for the title match, so it'll be an easy victory for Harley Quinn. Oh, she's not done yet. She is not done yet. Ray is in serious trouble. Just get out of there, Ray. You have a title match later tonight. Oh no. Oh, no. And, oh, my God, a choke slam on the steel steps. There's no way that Ray is going to be 100% for the main event later tonight. She just got choke slammed on the steel steps. Not at all surprising. Straight out of the Twisted Sisters playbook. And look, they're the other two right on the top of the stage. I believe that was the plan the entire time. Attack whoever won to soften them up for the main event. I hate Harley Quinn. I hate these people.
Hey guys, it's Josh again here.
Quick interruption, just want to let you all know that I have an announcement. I have made a new Twitter profile after my previous Twitter account got permanently suspended. Oops. So, my new Twitter account is at JoshAgain17. Put it right here, and the link is, of course, in the description as always. So, go if you have a Twitter, go follow me. Do me a huge favor. I'm trying to get back the followers that I used to have before, again, I got thrown into Twitter jail. And I'm going to be doing more of the same that probably got me in Twitter jail in the first place, because I'm never going to learn my lesson. So, please go follow me on Twitter. Thank you for your time, and back to the video. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is a non-title matchup as the TAW Femme Fatale Tag Team Champions, Princess Fiona and the Statue of Liberty, go up against Kaitlyn and Aksana in a tag team match. And again, this is a non-title match. The tag team titles are not on the line. However, at Danger Zone, Princess Fiona and the Statue of Liberty will be defending their titles against Samara Morgan and Kyoko, the Sisters of Destruction, in a rematch, because they defeated them for the tag team titles at the Championship Showdown a couple months ago. So, of course, the Sisters of Destruction want their rematch. Also at Danger Zone, Princess Fiona will be going one-on-one with She-Hulk for the TAW Femme Fatale Championship, and that is going to be a hard-hitting matchup. I'm very much looking forward to that. But, like with Lady and Trish earlier tonight, although they were unsuccessful, Princess Fiona could possibly become both one half of the Femme Fatale Tag Team Champions and the Femme Fatale Champion simultaneously if she wins both of the matches at Danger Zone. So, Danger Zone is going to be a huge night for Fiona. Can she maintain her grip on the tag team titles, and can she win the Femme Fatale Championship? That would be insane to see, but, I mean, don't doubt her. And here comes Kaitlyn and Aksana, who I believe were in the first ever match to determine the first ever Femme Fatale Tag Team Champions I think it was back at TAW Scorn. It was them versus the Sisters of Destruction. Of course, they lost to the Sisters of Destruction. So, I mean, if they win this matchup, they'll definitely put them in contention for the titles. But after the way that the Statue of Liberty and Princess Fiona have been acting for the past couple months, I'm a little scared for them, not gonna lie. I mean, on the last, I believe it was at the Super Show, where Princess Fiona went one-on-one with Cammy White, and after the match, she just beat the tar out of Cammy White and slammed her on the steel steps over and over. But oh, here we go! Already Princess Fiona just mowing down Kaitlyn. And now going after Aksana. Yeah, I don't think this is not looking good. Oh, and dear God, tilt-a-whirl slam by Fiona. The absolute power of the mean green machines, ladies and gentlemen. Or as Sean McCarty would call them, the green bazongas of glory. Shout out to Sean McCarty, your Colonial Champion, and a double choke slam, as I believe the Statue of Liberty has been tagged into the match, and a big boot And, of course, the Statue of Liberty is also a former Femme Fatale champion in her own right. And now again going after Aksana. Oh, no. Oh, no. And now the Statue of Liberty just launching her right through our announce table. Good God. And there goes Aksana. Wow. Man, the real divas need to do something to get back into this matchup, but they're going to die. Oh, but a nice counter by Kaitlyn, though, and a shot to the midsection. And Aksana's back up, but you know her back's got to be just killing her right now. Oh, but a counter by the Statue of Liberty. And look at the power. Military press slam. As the tag team champions showing exactly why they are the tag team champions. And Kaitlyn needs to tag out, but her partner just got put through a table. Oh, this is not looking good. This is not looking good for Kaitlyn and Aksana. And just those huge ham hock fists right to the face of Kaitlyn. Oh, this is so not looking good. And a fall-away slam just heaving Kaitlyn across the ring. Almost threw her into the referee. Oh, man. Now Princess Fiona throwing her back into the corner. And another tag. Here comes the Statue of Liberty again. Oh, and if you have a drink with you, take a shot. Here comes the Magnation Elbow. Drop toe hold elbow. And again going after Aksana. Why? She's the illegal woman. Oh, and runs right into a black hole slam. Man, but Kaitlyn going after the illegal person, man. Kaitlyn has got to be just wobbly right now. Oh, no. This is just not looking good. Kaitlyn and Aksana, I don't know what their plan was coming into this match, but it is not working. It is not working at all. And an alley-oop. Man. Oh, but Kaitlyn's back up. Oh, but runs right into a spine buster. Man, I would just go for the cover. Just end this match. And, oh, setting up for a spear. And a huge spear just about cutting Kaitlyn in half. Into the cover hook in the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Aksana just barely missed breaking up the cover, but the champions win. And Aksana didn't even get tagged in. That was just complete and total evisceration. Man, just a dissection here tonight on TAW Femme Fatales. They may hold on to those tag team belts for a long time. I don't know. I don't have a clue who could possibly stop them. They just ran through the real divas in like a matter of minutes. Didn't even allow Aksana to get tagged in this matchup. But that, again, that's why they're the tag team champions. And Fiona could very well be a double champion by the end of Danger Zone. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of champions, here we go. Our main event, Harley Quinn versus Ray, to determine the new UCT Femme Fatale Champion. This is going to be interesting. And of course, only moments ago, we somehow got an interview with Ray, but moments ago, after winning the 6-woman over-the-top rope battle royal, Sophie Kane attacked Ray, the winner of that match, and chokeslammed her on the steel steps. So I think it's safe to say that Harley Quinn already has the unfair advantage in this matchup. I mean, she's still got to be tired from earlier tonight when she won the battle royal to open the show. But if Harley Quinn's at like 80%, I think Ray is like at 50%. So, and again, it's because of the Twisted Sisters. So, I mean, I hope Ray wins, but don't keep your hopes up, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen this kind of scenario play out before, and it usually does not work out very well. But Harley Quinn could very well easily become a 2-time champion by the end of the night. She has to go through Ray in order to do so, but man, it is not looking good for Ray. And here comes Ray again, who's got to be in a lot of pain after when she went through in that battle royal, plus getting chokeslammed on top of the steel steps and getting hit in the head with the steel steps. So I don't think it would take much for Harley Quinn to get the win here tonight. And plus, the Twisted Sisters have still got to be lurking around somewhere. So, but again, this is to crown a new champion. The UCT Femme Fatale Championship is currently vacant because of Tifa Lockhart's injury caused by Xena the Warrior Princess. So we have to have a champion, and this is to crown that champion. Either Ray or Harley Quinn will be the UCT Femme Fatale Champion. And I'm supposed to be unbiased, but I really hope it's not Harley. Because of what she's been doing over the past forever. Over the past forever. So here we go. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The UCT Femme Fatale Championship. Who will be champion at the end of the night? Oh, man, I'm a little anxious, not going to lie. I'm a little anxious. And here we go. Our main event is now underway. The bell sounds. And it's Harley Quinn versus Ray. And starting with a collar and elbow tie-up, I approve. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And in no time flat, already with the Twisted Sisters making their way to ringside. Man, oh, and Ray does not look amused. Oh my god! Dawn, is that Misty? Dawn and Misty just took him out! Oh, and that distracted Harley Quinn from behind, and the Force Awakens! The Force Awakens connects! We're gonna have a new champion! Into the cover! 1, 2! Oh my god, that was close! Holy crap, that was close! Oh, and a springboard kick! Dawn and Misty taking care of the Twisted Sisters. Oh, and top rope tried to go for a corkscrew splash, but Harley Quinn saw it coming. She almost won the matchup with the Force Awakens. I don't know how Harley kicked out of that. Oh no. Oh no, the puddin' drop. And the puddin' drop connects. Oh no, no, not like this. Not like this. Into the cover up in the leg. 1, 2, but Ray kicks out. Oh my god. What a start to the matchup, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you start a title match. And a corkscrew senton into the cover. 1, 2, and again Ray kicks out at 2.5. Man, my heart rate, ladies and gentlemen, right now cannot deal right now. Oh no, and Harley Quinn drop kicking Ray out of the ring. Man, that was so close. That was, come on, I cannot oh well, look at this springboard and into a tornado DDT on the outside. Oh man, that was nasty looking. But I cannot overstate how close that first near fall was. Ray, mere millimeters away from becoming the UCT Femme Fatale Champion, but gets her head rammed into the ring post, and it looks like Harley Quinn has the upper hand. But man, it looks like the Twisted Sisters are not going to be a factor in this matchup at all, thanks in part to Dawn and Misty. Oh, but look at this Ray firing back, throwing Harley off the top rope. Man, but Ray has got to be in a lot of pain right now. Not only after what happened to her with the steel steps earlier, but also the puddin' drop is a devastating maneuver. Oh, look at this, throwing her to the ropes, and Harley Quinn. Oh, go behind. Counter into a snapmare takedown. A lot of counters here in this and this is for the championship, ladies and gentlemen. The championship will be determined here tonight. Oh, and a Frankensteiner. Oh, hook in the leg. 1, 2. Oh, counter by Ray. 1, 2. Whoa! 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Oh, look at this. Oh, going for it again. Hooking both legs this time. 1, 2. Whoa! 1, 2, and Harley kicks out at 2. Man, near fall after near fall in this UCT Femme Fatale Championship match and our main event tonight. Man, Harley Quinn, her plan backfired tonight. She was not expecting Dawn and Misty. But again, I don't blame Dawn because the Twisted Sisters cost her the over-the-top rope battle royal earlier tonight. This was just Dawn getting revenge. Oh no! Oh, Ray's in trouble, and the Joker driver. Harley Quinn borrowing her boyfriend's signature maneuver once again. Oh, and a frog splash. That's it. New champion. 1, 2. No, Ray kicks out again. How did Ray kick out of that? How is Ray still? And Harley Quinn can't believe it. Oh, but again, tried to go up top again, but that was a mistake. Again, gets thrown off the top rope. And what a spinning kick by Ray. Come on, Ray. And another spinning kick. Come on, Ray. Man, just deliver like 80 more of those kicks. And a big drop kick knocking Harley Quinn to the outside as this hellacious championship match continues. Man, what an insane way to end the show. Man, it has been a night, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a night. Now throwing her to the barricade. Oh, but a counter. And now the referee continues his count. If there's a count out... Oh, look at this. Oh, a big punch by Harley Quinn. If Harley Quinn or Ray gets count... If there's a double count out, then then honestly, I don't know what would happen. I guess we would have to restart the match or something. Oh, and just throwing Ray into the steel steps again. But if Ray is counted out, then Harley Quinn will be champion. If Harley Quinn is counted out, then Ray will be champion. Oh, look at this shot to the midsection. And, a DDT on the floor again. How much can Ray withstand in this match? I get it, it's about the Femme Fatale Championship, but your own health has got to play a factor at some point. Oh, but a block. Oh, what an enziguri by Ray. Just flooring Harley Quinn. Just rocked her with that enziguri. I approve of that. But an elbow to the back. Ray's got to do something to build momentum here. Oh, and just telling her to bring it on. Oh, that may have been a mistake, though. Oh, and look at this. Ray tried to go for a kick, but got met with some stomps. And, that kick connected right to the face. And Harley Quinn again in control, but a counter by Ray with a shot in the midsection. Man, what is going to happen in this matchup? Oh, now look at this, just going after the arm, but just Ray doing anything she can at this point to inflict some damage. Nice armbar right there. And, trying to go for something with a counter by Harley. And, a big forearm shiver. And another one. And, oh, but a spinning back kick by Ray. And now Ray setting up for a suplex. Oh, no, into a pile driver. Suplex into a pile driver. That was a devastating maneuver. Just dropped her right on the top of her head. And now into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but Harley again kicks out at 2.5. Man, so many near falls. Oh, look at this. Ray gets suplexed to the outside and a bad landing for Ray. That was a bad landing, ladies and gentlemen. That was awkward. And now Harley Quinn, again, if there's a count out, this match will end. And, oh, just a huge, just knuckles right to the face, into the cheek and the jaw and the nose and the everything else. Man, this is, man, how much of this can Ray take, ladies and gentlemen? She's been through so much already tonight. Oh, it's about to get even worse. It's about to get even worse. And Harley puts her through the barricade. That's it. And this was false count anywhere, this match would be over. But it might already be over, and Harley Quinn doing the smart thing here, trying to win this thing by countout, and the referee is already to a count of 6. Alfred is at a 6. And we're at a 7. If he gets to 10, then Harley is the champion. But Ray, somehow back on her feet and back in the ring. How is Ray back up? But, oh, shot right to that midsection. Oh, and a schoolgirl might do it. 1, 2. Oh, but again Ray kicks out. Ray just barely kicked out of that pinning combination. And now Harley doesn't know what to do. Harley can't believe that Ray is still in this match. That's, oh, a big punch. Oh, and more big punches just going after Ray in the corner. And Harley is just losing it right now, doing everything she can, throwing everything and the kitchen sink at Ray right now, trying to put her away. And now look at this. Well, Harley Quinn setting up for an Asai DDT off the ropes, and that might be enough. Into the cover. 1, 2... No, again, Ray kicks out at 2.5. Harley can't believe it. And Harley just doing everything she can, everything she can think of right now. Oh, but a counter by Ray, throwing her into the ropes. And, oh, but she missed the clothesline. Oh, and Harley gets going to the top rope. Oh, but a counter by Ray, throwing her off the top rope again. Oh, and that might be enough. Can she hit one more Force Awakens, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, and setting up for it. And another Force Awakens. We have a new champion. Come on, Ray. A second Force Awakens might be enough. Shooting the half into the cover. 1, 2, 3. We have a new champion. Ray has won. Ray has somehow won the UCT Femme Fatale Championship. What a night for Ray, winning the Battle Royal, getting chokeslammed on the steps, and just after everything, when it's all said and done, Ray won the UCT Femme Fatale Championship. All it took was 2 Force Awakens, and we have a new champion. But you know that Tifa Lockhart is going to win her title back in a bad way, and I honestly would love to see Ray versus Tifa. Get well soon, Tifa. But Ray is your winner and your new champion. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.